Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Indiana Pacers. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Yeah, I think they were totally checked out, Greg. At least that's what it looked like. When you play that kind of defense, you expect to lose.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan grew up in California, and he idolized Kobe Bryant. And DeRozan says, Kobe was my favorite player. I watched everything he did, practiced almost all his moves, and DeRozan has become a multiple-time All-Star. Kevin?
Well, DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. And early in the season, many coaches, Clark, still experimenting with rotations. Who plays when and where, and how long has it been in your experience to have that established on a team?
Well, it varies from team to team. There are a number of factors. One, the coach, has he been there a while? Does he have an established style of play and system? Two, what's your roster like? How healthy are you? What's the mix and makeup of your team into who you are and how you're going to try to play?
Good outline. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now.
That was set for him. I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
I admire the fast release of Gay. Once he has the ball in his hands, he's looking to shoot.
Here's LeBron, banked in off the glass. James is signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
This one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here is McGee, and he really played well against Denver. The shot's good from LeBron. He's got 9. This has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James, the pass to Stevenson. Back to James. Now the pass to Caldwell Pope. And the basket is good. Caldwell Pope's got hit. And DeRozan kicks to Forbes. And Rondo sends it back.
Well, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there, showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block. You know, getting the
playing, but I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championships, Hall of Fame stature. I think he may be the best NBA bucket.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough.
And the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's so good at filling out the defense. Bellinelli knows when he has room to shoot off the pass.
LeBron outside. Stevenson setting the pick for LeBron. Stevenson takes the assist and lays it in.
Trouble early in this game.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good...
Mills has got 6 points.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his...
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. Word up, word up. Oh, hold up. You know I come around and rock it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Now you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor.
And it's DeRozan missing.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
McGee is screen on game. Count it. And it's a 12-point loss.
Has to miss one of those once in a while.
Mills. And the rejection by Zubats. To the paint. And the dunk by LeBron.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arm.
He shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 23. And the dunk by James.
And LeBron's first step at that size, the best I've ever seen.
The shot will not fall. And the Lakers going the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have
3. Rebounded by Hart.
You know, he's yet to hit another 3 after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I like the way LeBron was utilized in the first half. They played to all the strengths, of which there are so many to count. But there's an art to putting him in the best position to execute. I thought Coach did a great job of that.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
They're being far less aggressive than they ought to be. The free throw differential is huge right now. It's threatening to determine the outcome of the game. So they have to get into the lane and challenge defenders to make them try to stop you.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We welcome you back to San Antonio. Always so much to do along the Riverwalk, which this bridge spans, such a vibrant part of the city. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. DeRozan and Gay, the wings. Cunningham is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's James. Nice touch on the bank shot. LeBron offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 16. LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope, and the shot is good.
No matter what jersey he wears.
There's the pick. Here's LeBron. Here's McGee. And another shot. And James with the layup. James has got...
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Gay. James with the bucket. James has got... At the elbow, it's James. Banked in off the glass. James has got...
Oh, but they'll rebound in no time.
Here's Ball. After Rudy Gay's bucket, Kuzma sets a screen. James kicks to Hart. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
It's good. James has got 40 points. Aldridge with some nice D. Stolen by Zubac. Back to James. And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half. And a chance to catch up on...
Fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Chalk up 2 there.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising up defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top. They lead by 13. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. On the basket from Gasol.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
Here's Rondo. Takes it off the glass.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
Here's Gay after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Gay outside. Gasol a screen. Poke loose. And stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break.
Oh, goodness. Talk about bringing the heat. The thunder and the lightning on that pound. Hey,
this one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
guys to the offensive boards.
I think a big part of it is transition defense is so important that teams now don't send as many people to the offensive glass. But the flip side of that is if you get offensive rebounds.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Yes, it's James. 14 feet away. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Kuzma. Passes to McGee. Back to LeBron. Pass to McGee. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Like that in his sleep, the game is just far too easy.
Here's Kuzma. LeBron dishes to McGee. Back to LeBron. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yeah. Caldwell Pope outside. Rondo wide open, and another 3 for the Lakers. Timeout called the Lakers. They're ahead by 19. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
Here's Beasley. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. Where do you go mentally when you're in a rhythm like you were tonight?
It's a zone you get into, and it's kind of unexplainable, and you try to go out there and you feel like it's nothing that you can't do. And hopefully the momentum just continue to go throughout the whole quarter, and it did. And not only did it open up for me, open up for the rest of us, too.
I know that's got to be empowering, LeBron. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.